right, well, let's get started. Get you in and out. Hopefully I'm not an apple person, people. We're going to see what happens. Let me see, we got volume. Ah, beautiful. We have volume. Perfect, lay down. First and foremost, the longest, biggest walk. Like, if you haven't done that already this morning, reach in opposite directions. Take a big old breath. Set an intention, right? What you come here for? So hopefully it was to notice not only that you can build strength, but you already have it. And you're just going to build on what you already have. So inhale, really super long. And then exhale and draw your knees up over your hips. And we want them right over your hips. So if you wanted to, you could put the ball between your knees and you'll get a little extra inner thigh in there. That's always nice. And then reach your hands past your thighs. It's about mid-thigh, right? And so just hang out there for a sec. Let's break this one down. It's called 100. So reach your arms as long as you can. Get them as strong as you can, right? Now, about 1 or 2 inches up and down. That's it. But the arms are still strong. Now you have the choice to lift your shoulder blades off the floor or not. Anytime your neck is taking more of the brunt, you want to put your head down. The reason your neck might take the brunt is because you're not engaging your core. You're so cute. So it's not a problem, but just be aware of it. So you're here for 100 things, feet, whatever. So the breath is really important. So you want to inhale through the nose for 5 counts, and that's what your arms are doing. Keep it time. And exhale through your nose for 5 counts. Through your mouth. Different than yoga. And again, anytime you want to lift up your shoulder blades or lay them back down, up to you. But be aware of the strain in your neck, if any. Relax your neck. Use your core. How do you do that? You pull your belly down into your spine. You want a ball? I'll get it for you. She wants one. So you're still going. Now keep in mind, it's Riley's fault that you're still here, because I'm walking over here, so just so you know. Try to find one. Totally kidding, Riley. So you're breathing, right? Yes, no? You can talk to me? Cool. All right, so with your knees still up, and again, anytime you want to take them down, you can. But with your knees still up, remove the ball. Take your hands behind your ears. Option to lift up your shoulders. Right leg, send it out on a 45-degree angle and hold it. So you want to gently point the toe. And notice where the other knee is. Right over your hip, right? Switch. So, gently point the toe, hang out. We're going to layer something on here. Do it again. Switch. Now, take that same shoulder, lift it up off the mat. Yep, that's it. Now switch. Same shoulder lifts up off the mat. So the goal here is not to touch your elbow to your knee. It's actually your shoulder. Switch. So it's actually a shoulder. What do I mean by that? The elbows, where you're not going anywhere yet. Elbows are out to the side. Switch. Are you ready? Double on one side. Double on the other side. So you're reaching as long as you can. Again, take your break when you need it. This is just your warm-up. Good morning. So when you need it, you take your break. But what you're trying to do is get your legs so long out of your hip. Like reach your toe, stick it on the wall. And now, singles. Out, out. So there's a timing to it. Right? So you exhale on the out, inhale on the back, exhale. It doesn't have to be fast. In fact, the slower you go, the more you're going to get, because in Pilates, momentum is not your friend. How are we doing? You going to talk to me? Good. Not burning yet? A little bit? I'm going to go until it burns, so you let me know. We just hang out. I'm going to run over to Starbucks. I'll be back. Totally kidding. All right, pull your knees in. So the other piece of this practice is noticing what you need. Truly noticing what you need. So it may be that your knees need to drop from side to side, maybe not. So stretch your spine just a little because you're warming, right? It's kind of cold in here. Good morning. And then pull them back into the center. All right, grab the ball again. Put it between your knees. Again, that's an option. It just makes it harder. Who doesn't want that? All right, this is going to make sure that your knees stay together. And if the ball falls, everyone will know that they didn't because the ball will go flying across the room. So pull your knees up over your hips. You're still there. Lock your elbows down like they're goalposts. So wrists up in the ceiling, elbows down. Take a moment and feel your shoulders on the ground. You want to keep that connection. Tip your knees slowly to the right, but don't let them touch the ground. Power the shoulders to it. And then bring them back. Perfect. Inhale right here. Exhale, bring it over. Inhale, and then exhale, bring it back. So you're going to do this a couple times each side. You're going to move slow enough to notice your shoulder. You're also going to notice what's going on with that ball. Isn't it funny how the ball starts to move around if the knees aren't lined up? And really that's just keeping your hips in place. So you're going slow. You're noticing the shoulder. This should be getting a little difficult. Is that true? Yes. It's hard to control it, but it's good. And again, as long as your shoulders are on the ground, go as low as you wish. Notice when the shoulder wants to lift up. That's your stop point. It doesn't matter where it is today. Just know that you're really getting a great stretch and work at the same time. So one more time each side and then coming back into the center. And then place your feet on the floor, take the ball away, keep it kind of close though. So your feet are going to be on the floor somewhat not like bridge, right? So not that close to you. You want to walk them out just a little bit. Now, inhale the arms up, drop the shoulders back into your pockets. In other words, hollow out and scoop out your core, your abs. Inhale, touch the ceiling. Exhale, go right through your knees. So let your knees fall out. There you go. And then inhale, bring it up, bring the knees back to center. Breathe. Inhale, go right through. So by allowing the knees to drop out, you're actually, hey Freddie, you're actually letting your hips stretch. But the next 3 or 4 times you do this, I want you to think about your spine. I want you to pay really close attention to pulling your belly button towards your spine. And staying if you gotta. And letting your spine roll down, right? Freddie, you gonna dance? Ow! Oh, I like it. So, can you get your your arms by your ears? And if you want a little test, grab the ball. It's a good little tester. Grab the ball in your hands. And as you come down, try to make it so you can't see it. It's not in your field of vision. That'll tell you that your arms are above your head. It's just a little visual. Alright, so now you can stay here, work through this if you like. Or place the ball between your knees. Now your knees are not going to flop out. One leg's going to go straight, 45 degrees. The other is still on the ground. The knees are squeezing the ball. Now try it. See what happens. Whoa! Right? So the ball between your knees is also a helpful foot down. Put your one foot down. There you go. Now go all the way up. So you got one foot on the ground, the other one in the air. Nice. And you'll notice that the ball, wherever the ball is moving, is how low your extended leg knee is. Does that make sense? So do one more on that side, then change your legs. So a couple little tips. By pressing your foot into the ground, you will leverage yourself. Another little tip. When you get to the top, oh, you gotta sing. Are you gonna do it? Thank you. So when you get up there, you're gonna be nice and tall. So I'm seeing some of this. And what that means is you're using your shoulders. We don't want that. We want to open the shoulders, relax them. So get tall. So even if it means you don't get as far, your tallness of your spine, perfect, is more important. The tallness of your spine, perfect, is more important than how far you reach to your foot. The reach to your foot will come. So here we go, both feet come up. So now try it with both feet, doesn't matter. Bend your knees first, and then go to straight leg if that's where you're gonna go. But remember, you wanna get up there and be tall. So how do you do that? Well, you draw your belly in from the lowermost part of your abdominals. Think about zipping up tight, perfect, jeez. So by the end of it, you're super tall, your spine is really tall, knees are still together, squeezing the ball. And when you roll down, it is controlled. Everything is controlled. Oh yeah, are we breathing? You sweating yet? Ow! So breathe, don't be shy. Like every time you breathe loudly, it reminds someone, oh, I'm not that much of a goof, I can do that too. So do it. Right? Oh, you can sing it? Ow. All right, one more time, then you're going to come into a little ball and relax for a second. Now we can go to Starbucks. Just kidding. So roll around, do whatever your body needs. It could be happy baby, that's always nice. It could be simply giving yourself a big old squeeze. By pulling your knees off to the side, you need a little more of a hip stretch. Either, whatever you need. So now that you're in this little tiny ball, we're going to stay there. And, hey girl, you're going to hold on to your legs and you're going to lift up your shoulder blades and tuck your chin. So the chin tuck is key. So while you're here, kind of pull, well not kind of, pull your belly button into your spine. Who sings it quick? Oh, come on, guys, it's Prince. Bring it up. Inhale back down. Exhale back up. Now, you want to move slowly. And you want your spine round. So here, if you're at all concerned that this isn't working for you, this is what you want to avoid. You ready? See it? See? Now I'm flat. Totally flat. You want to be round. So not like this, more like this. And then you get that kind of nice little back rub. Now you don't have to go that far. I mean, you can just rock and roll slightly. It doesn't have to be huge. But the more you can pull your belly in to your spine, you'll notice the ball gets easier. It's nicer. So when you get to the bottom, don't let it thud. Keep it round. We lost the ball. Wow. Right on. The closer you can keep your feet, the more control you're going to have. And you're breathing. So 2 more times. Try to go slow. Try to control it. Does it feel good? Round more. No, it doesn't feel good. It should feel good. All right, stay in the little ball. So this one, anybody got shoulder issues here? Anybody? Yeah? Okay, here we go. You ready? This is for you. Lay down in the ball. What you're going to do is maximize the range of motion in your shoulders. So you're in this little ball. Start out with your head down just to get a feel for it. Take your arms and kind of swoop them all the way out and swoop them all the way back. So rather than take them overhead, bring them around and make a big circle. So inhale the ball, exhale, send it out. Inhale and ball, exhale, send it out. Perfect. Now you can lift up your shoulder blades if you want to get even more. The whole time you're still pulling your belly inward. And it's super critical. This is probably one of the most important things you could ever do for your hips. Send your feet out to here. Higher, 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 boom. Feel it? Different. Otherwise you're railing on your hip flexor. So you don't want to get them too low. You want to get them on 45. And then each one longer. Like the inhale is when you're in a little ball. The exhale goes when you're really long and it's harder. And your shoulders should be warming up. Yes? No? Beautiful. Perfect. All right. You ready? Either straight or bend knee, leave the legs out. You've done it before, your body already knows how. Bring it all the way up. Same movement, legs just don't come back in. It's a V-sit. Nice. Perfect, so the legs can be bent or straight, the knees are gonna stay together. Nice, and you're still really tall, you're broad in your chest. Your collarbones are open. You're lifting up. Wow. All right, here we go. Lay down. Take a break. Nice. You'll see that you can layer it and layer it and layer it and layer it. Perfect. So, let's see how far we got. Feet together. Push your heels down onto the ground. Straight leg. Straight leg all the way. Arms come up over your head. Leaving your belly scooped, hollowed out. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it all the way over. Boom. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, roll it back down, but go slow. So can you keep your arms now by your ears? Yeah, right? A little harder. There's that Pilates space that I love so much. So you're breathing, and the roll down, you've done it a couple times, so now your brain is in sync. It's finding those muscles. Perfect. And if it doesn't work today, don't worry, it's still working, I promise. Push your feet down. If you get stuck, it's usually because you're not breathing. Usually. Nice. Oh. One more time. We'll move on. This was the first concert I ever went to in my whole life. I was 13. And I was going to marry John Taylor. It didn't work out though. Are you ready? Coming up? Finding that V-sit. Now you've done this before, but now these are going to be out. Get really tall. So super, super important. It is more important to keep your spine up. I like that. Than it is to straighten your leg. The hamstring will come after. So don't worry about it. So if your knees bent, don't worry about it. If it goes to straight, you get a cookie. You're good. Other side. Beautiful. So you're going to feel it in the front of your leg too, no? Maybe? So again, you're just working those, working the muscle as you extend. It's on the top of your leg. As you draw it back, you're focused on the back of your leg. So you're stretching it out, and you're using the hamstring to bring it back. And the shoulders are low. Nothing going on there. It's all loose. You're not holding your breath. Right? And then, this is Friday the 13th, and this is going to be scary. So can you get up there with a straight leg, maybe a bent leg? I don't know. You want to try to roll it? Oh, victory, look at that, mic drop, you did it. Awesome. Pretty cool, so keep your chest up. You're just building layers, that's it. You're amazing yourself at how much you can do. Bend your knees if you need to, don't worry about it. Hamstrings will come after. It's no big deal. Want to go back to the one leg, work on that, do that. Don't want to roll, don't roll. But you're doing great. Okay, now we're going to seal. You ready? So anytime you need a break, you're going to take it, but otherwise, palms face up. This is important. Take them inside your knees. Don't turn your palm and grab the outside of your leg. So just go under it. You want your elbow, the inside of your elbow facing out. Yeah? So this is that seal. You got to make a sound. It's not as effective. Too funny. So you're going to roll. Inhale all the way back. Exhale, come up and clap. Now, go ahead and do it. And you're going to see your center of gravity's off. Now wait a minute, you just did it with these legs out here. But what's going on? Well, you set the center of gravity off. Want to know? I finally researched it. The 3 claps, if you do them slowly enough, with a little bit of humor, they're tiny little hip muscles. Because you're moving your hips open and close. So you're not doing them up at the top. It's not just your feet, it's your legs. Right? So it's your whole leg. Not just your feet here. It's your whole leg. Like a seal, right? You know, seals clap like this. You burn extra calories if you make a noise. So here's the next layer to that. Do it when you're back down here. So both sides, bottom and top. So 1, 2, 3, and that'll slow you down. That will slow your breath down. Is this making sense? So put your hands underneath, inside your knees. That's it. So when you're at the top of it, you're going to clap, and when you're at the bottom of it, you're going to clap. Again, these are all layers. I know it's goofy. Like, smiling burns calories too, so do that. Right on. All right, this last time, and then when you let's just see what happens. Stay up at the top, send the legs straight. Where'd you go? Did you get any farther? Oh no, I meant like in the seal. Forget it. We'll move on. So come up and have a seat with your legs straight out in front of you. That's funny. Got it, wrap up. There's some balls everywhere. All right, send your legs straight out long. Flex them, flex your feet. And that's really important. You're going to notice, you feel the muscles in the back of your leg when you flex your feet and in the top of your leg. So we want to try to keep that. Separate it out about the width of your mat. Right? Arms go up, thumbs go up. Another variation of this is to put the palms up. Depends on how great your shoulders are feeling. So easier is here, a little harder is here. So it's up to you. You pick. But you want to get tall. And you want to see those muscles in your arms. So there's a difference between this and this. Oh, so good. That was good. All right, lift up through the chest. And then turn your body. Just do that for just a second. How far back can you get this back shoulder? Right? You're looking right over your front hand. So we're not going to do the saw quite yet. You're going to figure out what's your range of motion. So we want to try to keep that. So now, inhale. Exhale and reach for your toe, keeping that range of motion. 3 pulses, they're not fast. They're not bounces, they're reaches, different. Keeping your chest up, keeping your neck long. Like that's really your indicator. Shoulders are down. Arms should be burning a little by now, yeah? Maybe? All right, so here's your chance. Kick it up a notch, Emerald. Bam! Open your legs up a little bit more. It just makes it harder. Right? Next layer to put in your brain. All right, first, are you breathing? That's number 1. Number 2, are your feet flexed? Number 3, are your shoulders down and open? Number 4, what's going on with your hips? Are you lifting a cheek? Is one side coming up? If it is, that just means bring your feet in a little closer so you can get a better stretch. What are you doing? Well, you're working these muscles, you're stretching them simultaneously. So 2 more each side. See how far you can get. You can even challenge yourself. You're on the ground already, you're not going to fall. Go a little wider if you want. But you should be breathing, and it should be hard. Right? You love it. You love it. I can see it. Love it. And then pull yourself in, roll into a ball. Arms are heavy. Right? Funny, you guys are awesome. I love it. All right, feet together. Let's see what progress we made. Send them up to the ceiling. Flex them. Take the inhale here. And on the count of 5, they're going to lower down. So 5, exhale, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Inhale the arms up. Flex your feet, scoop your core. Inhale, touch the ceiling, and then touch your toes, roll onto your stomach. Beautiful. Don't care which direction you face, does not matter. So you lay on your stomach. Riley is the only one that's like, I am so glad I have this cushy mat right now. So your hands are going to take the shape of a triangle. Your forehead's going to lay on your hands. Elbows off to the side. And it is important that your head stay on your hands. I'll say it again. Head stays on your hands. So relax your shoulders and neck while you do. Separate your feet out to the edges of your mat. Gently let your toes point to the back wall. And then inhale, lift up your legs so your thighs come off the mat. So you're looking for your thighs off the mat. How high can you lift them up? So you can stay here, it's a great place to stay, but you can get some more of those little tiny hip muscles by keeping your legs really straight, in other words, thighs off the mat, and start to crisscross them. So the overlap is less important than the thighs off the mat. Right? So you're constantly lifting your thighs off the mat. Lift higher, head down. You want your head down. Relax your neck, come off the shoulders. Perfect. So you're breathing. Are we good? Should be burning about now. Good. 8, 7. So you can speed it up as long as your leg is still straight. Beautiful. All right, relax. Perfect. You're unbelievable. All right, next round. Arms go out straight in front of you. Biceps are by your ears. Feet are in the same spot. So the first round, or actually 4 rounds, what you're going to do is you're going to lift, eyes are still on the mat, lift everything up on the inhale, and on the exhale, pulse for 5 counts higher. And then inhale, bring it back down. Ready? Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, pulse it up, higher, 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 release it down. Beautiful. Do it again. Inhale, bring it up. Higher, higher. So you're looking for as high as you get. And then bring it down. You get 2 more. How high? Inhale, bring it up. Thighs off the mat. Higher, 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 higher. And release it down. 1 more. Come on, Bob. You got this. Bring it up. Higher, 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 higher. Just kidding. Right on. Now you're going to go for a swim. Right? So, bring it all up. And then start to move your arms and legs, but straight. So you're looking for equal stretch, right? So you're kicking like you're swimming in the water. Flutter kick. There you go. So, can you get it a little higher? Can you reach a little more? Can you breathe a little more? Are you doing okay? Are you still with me? Go! Release it back in the child's pose. So while you're sitting there, just know that you worked your glutes and your back and your core and your shoulders all in one fell swoop, which is kind of nice. Right. All right, when you're ready, you're going to get in a plank and on your knees. I suggest starting on your knees, but you do what you want. So remember, a plank is not here, it's shifted forward. So get your hips to be in line. So if it's too low, it won't work, it'll hurt. But you want to get that engagement. So before you go anywhere, pull your belly in, it's super, super strong, right? And then take that shoulder, 5 counts. So if you can, if your hips are here, that's kind of easy. So anytime it feels easy, yeah, it's wrong. It's not easy. So what's going to happen is this. This is what we're working towards doing. So what happens is, yeah, the shift. That's easy. So you want to draw the belly in first, eyes on the floor, and notice your knees. So that's your indicator. One knee's going to want to lift up. Can you get both knees down, hips down, just a little bit more? There, now do it. Different? Yeah, one shoulder at a time. You can be on your elbows, you can be on your hands, doesn't matter. But what you're looking to do is focus in your belly to your spine, like you your hip. And at that point, if you're feeling good, now get on your toes. See what happens. When you get on your toes, I actually think sometimes it's easier because you're more able to swing. So if I had a tennis ball and I put it on your spine, the base of your tailbone, would it fall off? Maybe. Great. Watch those hips, don't let them roll. Breathe. 2 more. 1 on each side. And then drop it into child's pose. Take a break. You good? So you, I hope, felt that in your, primarily in your obliques. Yes, no? We all know where the obliques are. Possibly not. Your obliques? Imagine your hands. Put them in your pockets. That's what your obliques do. This way and this way. The reason your body can twist. The one in the middle, all it does is does this. So we're looking to get this stabilized so that you're stabilized. Ready? We're going to keep moving. We are going to keep moving. All right. Again, knees or not. Knees or feet, doesn't matter. But you're going to send one leg out, keeping your hips right there. So a lot of times we back up the bus, so don't do that. Shift it forward, keep the foot up, flex your foot, shift forward. Shift your hips forward. There, feel a difference? Now take the arm out. So keeping your hips forward, you're going to feel it right underneath you, yeah? And then change. So what will happen is you'll notice yourself shift into a hip. So if it's easy, it's because your hips are not forward enough. So shift over your wrists. Out there, yeah, you got it. The whole goal here is to shake. So if you're not shaking, you're not allowed to eat a cookie this weekend. If you're not shaking, it's most likely wrong. So send your hips forward a little bit more. Yeah, take this, go forward. Shoulder, shoulder. Now. Different? Cool. Yeah. You're alternating, right? Alright, take a little break if you need it. Now you're finding all these core muscles, now we're going to throw in the hip muscles. So now you're in tabletop. That's where you're completely stacked. Very stable. Back leg comes out, foot points down. So again, can't say it enough. Pointing your foot down ensures that your hip is in the right spot. If it's turned out, you have an open hip. We don't want that. Then, opposite arm reaches. So now they call it bird dog. You should be firing up through the back. A little wobbly, yes? Cool. So without shifting into the opposite hip, you're going to take your knee as high as you can. Oh, and bring it back. Right on, you got it? Knee as high as you can. And then bring it back. Hello, hips. Hello, Newman. And then as high as you can. And then bring it back. Whoa. Who knew you could sweat on the mat? So one more time that side and then do it on the other side. But before you do it on the other side, set yourself up. So placing that knee down, send the other leg out, flex your foot. That's important. Toes down. Down, down, down. Some of them are turned out. There you go. Now do it. Oh, she gets you right in the hip. Yeah? But those are those muscles that keep your knees happy. They're the ones that keep everything in line. Are you breathing? So the exhale is as you bring it out to the side. The inhale is when you bring it back. And you're moving slow enough that you notice. Yeah, like that. Feel it? Cool. Very good. Do 2 more. Whoa. Shaking is awesome. Shake, shake, shake. Shake all you can. Cool. When you're ready, take a little break. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to give you 2 options. Some people don't like downward facing dog. I'll show you another option if you're not a down dog kind of person. Don't worry about it. But if you are, hop up into downward facing dog. Here's your little power thing and we'll move on. So you're going to be down dog, right? Draw your belly in, foot up, draw that toe down, and then hinge to a plank. Don't put your foot down. Toe still pointing to the ground. So don't let that toe not point to the ground. You want it straight. Everything is straight. You want to add the push-up? Go for it. 7 on each side. Here's your option if you don't like that. Knee to the elbow, flex your foot, push your foot out to the side, drop back in, and replace it. Knee to the elbow, push your foot out to the side, and then replace it. So shift your hips forward just a little so you're sure you're in a plank. Shoulders over wrists, so shift your shoulders a little more forward. You guys are rocking it. How's that back foot? Is it still flexed? When you flex it, you're going to know because your butt's going to be on fire. Oh, look at all these push-ups. Come on, everybody. Oh, what are you doing? 7 each side? Sure, why not? Just do it all day long. Oh. Grunting burns calories, by the way. So if you like, touch the knee, push your flexed foot. No matter where you are, your foot is flexed. You'll feel it more. When you're done, find child's pose. Gosh, I just did like 6 of them and I'm sweating. See? Did you already do the other side? 7 each side. Get on it, girl. Too funny. Unless you want to walk in circles, you can. Do one side. Bob's grunting for the rest of the station. Oh, yeah, love it. It's awesome. All right, quick side planks and then we'll move on. So laying on your side, remembering that your knees in a side plank have to be stacked, right? So get yourself stacked. Get out of the shoulders by lifting up. By doing that, you're engaging your obliques. So just play with me for a second. Drop into your shoulder. Put your hand on your rib cage underneath you. Feel out. Watch what happens. Come up. Feel out. Got it? So if you want to, you feel what I'm talking about? So there's an engagement there that you want to maintain. You want to be on your knees. Take your bottom foot, slide it behind you, and just lift your hips. You want to be on your feet. Get engaged, and then lift up. So you choose. If you have any shoulder pain here, it's usually because your shoulder's too far away from you. Usually. So we're going to go slow. Inhale, reach really high. Exhale, roll it under so you can see your hand underneath you, and then pull it back. Knees or feet. Now, if you are not on the edge of your foot, go to your knee. In other words, if you can't push up onto the side of your foot, no other piece of your leg on the floor, only your foot, go to your knee. So if you get up, no, that's your ankle. So roll your feet that way. Push your feet to the back wall. Even more. Yeah. Feel the difference? Feel the difference? So you don't want to be on your ankle. So what was it, 7 each side? You flipped already, right? You're on to me, you got my figuring me out, but I don't have to, I'm not counting, I'm paying attention to what you're doing. Are we good? Did you do both sides? Get on it. Both sides. And you want to see your hand. And like I said, if you're not on your foot, you want to be on your knee. Otherwise, you're putting undue pressure on your ankle, not good for your ankle. But the knees look good, all lined up, right? All the way through so you can see your hand. All the way through. Yeah, here it is. What that will do is force you to rotate the upper body so the shoulder faces the ground rather than just flexing your elbow. So good. Are you breathing? Mind up. All right. When you're done with 7, just for a couple seconds of breather, send your legs out really long. Watch this. It's really kind of cool. Inhale, bring it up. Sit really tall. So in other words, pull this up. Look at yourself in the mirror. So don't drop your chin. Grab whatever you can grab. It doesn't matter as long as your legs are straight. So if you're here, no problem. If you're here, great. But just lift your chin up so your back is straight. You'll notice if you drop your chin, you round. So we don't want that. 5 full breaths here. Each inhale draws you closer to your feet. Each exhale opens up your hamstring and your back. So 4 more breaths. Make them slow. Make them even slower. So the inhale is going to pull you even more. Exhale is going to open more. And when you're down to the 5 or whatever it was, 4, bring it up. Watch how cool you are. You ready? Inhale. Where'd you get to? Farther? Yes? No? Maybe? Good. So stay there 3 breaths. We'll feel your in. Beautiful. Now get on your side. We'll keep going. So your tight hamstrings is a function of lack of strength in your hips because your hamstrings picking up the load. So by strengthening and stretching your hips, your hamstrings will open. They'll go, oh, thank you very much. Leave my job. It's not their job. Your hamstrings, that's it. That's all it does. So laying on your side, all the way flat. Like super flat, right? Like, now, I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people like to do this, which is fine, no problem. Personally, I prefer this because it's not going to rail on your shoulder, but you do what is comfortable for you. Gentle point to the toe, right? Lift it up 4 inches. So find that wobble spot. If you don't wobble like a fish out of water, we're probably not in the right spot. So find it. That's what you're looking for. Perfect. Start to do the circle. Inhale down, exhale around, stop. Inhale down, exhale around, stop. Perfect. So if for some reason your brain kicked in, it's a beautiful brain, and decided that you're about to fall off the building and wanted to put your hand down to protect yourself, you're in the front hand. So that's what I mean. You can either put it here or positive reinforcement right there so you can actually feel the muscles that are working. Then go the other way. Paying close attention to what goes on behind you. It's an interesting thing, I think. In Pilates, you're forced, like literally, to pay attention to the muscles that you can never see in the mirror. Right? And when we don't see them, we don't pay attention to them. And that's what you're trying to do right now. Cool. Alright, ready? Holding it out. Drag it on the inside of your foot. Push your knee behind you. Then kick it up, flex your foot, and squeeze it down. Cool. Do it again. Inhale, knee back, hip forward, kick, squeeze. And the more time you can take doing this, the more result you're going to get. Beautiful. Noticing if that top hip drop behind you, pushing it a little forward, getting back to that wobble spot. So good. Can you feel it? Breathe in. I like to see this wobble. It's a good thing. It means you're working. Perfect. Perfect. All right, here we go. So, foot stays out. Up on the elbow. How do I want to do this? Top arm is going to reach. Again, more shoulder stuff, right? So get up and out of that shoulder. So if you're down here, lift it up. And then you're going to squeeze elbow past your knee. The knee, you just did it. So it's in the same spot, right? Can you feel that? Yes, no? Here's where you're going to feel it. The muffin top. Yes? Right? That's what we're looking for. So if you're not feeling it, if you're here, it's not going to work. That's why the knee has to be up right where it was before. So squeeze into that. Inhale so long. Exhale, squeeze. So yeah, you ever want to get rid of the muffin top? Not that any of you have the muffin top at all, but that's what, there you go. You're using all of those muscles. You pretty much, swear to God, do this and some weightlifting and maybe some intense walking, you're good. All right, ready? So, did you feel that? Totally, right? So let's see we get it here. We're looking for here. So pull your belly in, flex your foot, come out of that shoulder. It's really important. While you're here, hang on. Here's why. If you are in your shoulder, this one's going to fall back. You're no longer aligned. Coming up and out of the shoulder, this one automatically gets square. So exhale to the point where this shoulder wants to fall behind you. So now you got a little up the top, but more in the front, yes? And very little hip flexor. You ever notice that when you do abs, it rails your hip flexors? Because you're doing them wrong. Lifting out. Stay up and out. You got so much stuff going on right now. Awesome. Beautiful. Take it up. Hamstrings short. Don't worry about it. Just bend it. No problem. If you can keep it up there on its own, you'll notice that you're engaging your core. If you're holding it, you still got some core going on, so don't worry about it. But if you can, let it go. Right? Up and out of the shoulder, but don't dump. Flex the bottom foot. You're going to match your feet. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So, 7 of them. While you're doing that, I want you to pay attention to what else is going on in your body. Are you moving around?
Yes.
Keep going. Stop that. Breathing. You should be sweating a lot. You're firing your core up big time. Owie. More grunting, yes. Love it. Too funny. All right, lay on your back. Drop the foot over. Unless you want the little one. It's always fun. No, I've got other maniacal things in store for you. So drop that leg that you just worked, put the foot over the other knee. Take a second to let so I'm assuming it's your right leg, is it? All right, let's say it's your right leg. Take your right shoulder, let it melt to the ground. So we're like this. Let it melt. Now push out on the inner thigh. Then lift the opposite knee close to you. Try to keep your spine flat on the ground. And then as you exhale, pull it in closer. And then that leg that you just worked, send it up to the ceiling. So there's a couple options here. One is to walk yourself up as high as you can get. Straight spine, get nice and tall. That's the easy part. The hard part is to walk it down, keep your leg up. Exhale, walk it down. Yes, 7 times. So, like I said, walking up is the easy part. The hard part is controlling it on the down. You should be feeling it primarily in that side of your core. Yes or no? Cool. So go up with breath, inhaling up, exhaling down, keeping the leg as high as you can. And if you do walk it all the way up there, get tall. Yes. So now what are you doing? You are working your hand, stretching your hamstring and working your core all at the same time. It's like a twofer. Oh. So 7 on each side. You're breathing the whole time, right? The down is harder, right? The down harder. Feeling that scoop as you walk down with ultra control. And you'll change after 7. And then we're going to move on to the other side. Right on. Inhale, walking it up. A soft point to your toe is really helpful. 7 on each. 1 leg at a time. So rather than alternating, right? You know the reason for that? You want to know the reason for that? When you alternate legs, you're resting. And as the song says, there ain't no rest for the wicked. So when you alternate your legs, you're giving one side a break that's a little bit too long for your purposes here. So by working 1 leg at a time, 1 side at a time, you're maxing out the capacity of that muscle to the point where it wants to grow, get stronger. And when you're ready, go on to the other side. Breathing, right? Oh, right on. So finding yourself on the other side, get that wobble, make it a good one. Everything is long. And then the foot comes up, point the toe, start your circles. Inhaling down, exhaling around, and stop it. So remember, see if you can find your way behind you. Gentle point to the toe will help you. So be mindful that you're not using other sneaky ways to find surface area. A couple ways are the back, the bottom leg stands behind you. Sometimes the arm goes in front of you. And you're just breathing. So go the other way. Right on. Perfect. Breathing. Noticing what's going on with that top shoulder. Does it move around? I don't know. Cool. All right, time to drag. Drag the toe, send the knee back, hip forward, kick it, flex it, and squeeze it. Drag the toe, knee back. So what are you doing here? Well, you're opening the hip, but mindfully. Mindfully. If I come and fix you, it is simply because I adore you. There you go. It should make you wobble. It's really funny. 1 inch of surface area, your brain's like, yes, did it. And you're like, no, I didn't. Perfect. One more time. All right, coming up. Flex your foot. Come out of the shoulder. Get this strong. Pull your belly in. Exhale to the point where you want to be back. So maybe here's a good way to say it. Let's see, let's do it like this. This will keep you honest. You ready? Come up and out of the shoulder. Arm is by your ear. So don't let your arm go over your face. Pull it back by your ear. Ready? So again, it doesn't matter if you touch. It matters as you try. That will keep you forward. Yes? Exhale. So what's this doing? Well, it's preventing you from being able to drop back. Keeps you honest. Get long and touch whatever you can. If you can touch. If you can't touch, don't worry about it. One more time. Oh, you ready? Legs goes up. Exhale. Inhale. You'll find that at some point you could be like on one finger and do that, because you're really not weighted in your shoulder, right? No, maybe. Matching your feet counts. Exhale. Inhale. You're holding the contraction. You're breathing. Not a lot of weight on the elbow, yes, no? Maybe. Ken's got some really good Pilates space going on. Whoa. Awesome. Beautiful. Where am I? What did I do next? I can't remember. Nothing, right? Okay, lay on your back. We're going for some bridge and then you're out of here. Go. This time you want your feet close. Close. Notice where you put them. Sometimes we put them too close together. So get them hip width apart. Send the hips up in the air, head down. Now, before you go anywhere, I want you to notice where your knees are. A lot of times we send them out, line them up. So push higher through the heel. Perfect. So this is a really powerful way to strengthen your back. Every muscle in the posterior chain, that's all the way up and back down your body in the back. You could stay here. However, without moving your left foot, so plant it, send the right foot to the ceiling. Oh, I saw a couple of you cheated, you moved your foot. So get up higher. 10 times you're going to put your toe in the ceiling. Straight up in the air. 10 times, as high as you can get it. 10 times. And then when you're done with 10, because you're all kind of going at different speeds, you're going to place your foot back down flat and stay up if you can. Yeah? So when you put your foot down, notice where you put it. Readjust to get them wider. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now, keep the right foot down. Send the left one up. Oh. 10 pulses, go. How high can you get? Are you breathing? Are you burning? Beautiful. Thank you, James. Do you feel good? No. Pull your knees into your chest. You made it. Oh, I got lots of grunts there. That was awesome. Come on, move this. Let's see if we made any progress. Inhale your feet up. Flex your feet. 5 counts to the floor. All the way down on the exhale. Awesome. Inhale, arms up over your head. Glue your biceps to your ears. Feet go down on the ground. Inhale, take it up, touch your toes. Are you breathing? Take it up, roll it down. Nice and easy. One more time, just to seal it in. Perfect. Got easier, didn't it? Pretty cool. Because every single time you do this, you are building. Every single time. All right, pull your knees into your chest. Choose if you want one leg or two, doesn't matter. Send the knee over to one side. And then, what's most important, like that, any way you want. Oh, did you? Oh, that's right, I didn't stretch it out. You're right. You can get a little stretch right now. Let's see. And then when you're ready, you're going to take it to the other side. Really give it a good pull. You can even pull gently, or I should say push your knee away from you and draw your opposite shoulder closer to the ground and you'll get more space. And then draw back into the center. And see if you can find the most comfortable spot you've ever been in your life. Just like so heavy. Start to relax. I'm trying to find you a relaxing song. Not showing up. We're about to find one. There we go. No, I'm not offline. There we go. So you're going to just inhale. And then you're going to just exhale. There's truly, truly, truly nothing else to do. The more attention you can bring into your breath, the less anything else matters. The heavier your body can become, the more benefit you will have throughout your day. So by allowing your eyes to soften, your jaw to relax, notice your shoulders, maybe push them down a little lower. Adjust your body any way you need to so that you are supremely comfortable. Hands kind of naturally curl. Your feet feel as though they're sinking into the ground. Belly rises and falls, your chest rises and falls. The perfection of your body. Your body seeks health always, always, always. And when you slow down long enough, it will find it just by itself. For the next, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, before you get up, take a nice long inhale. And an even longer exhale. And know that you just created new stuff in your body. And it's all good. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I hope you have fun, and I hope you feel taller and stronger and lighter. Good job. My name is Lauren. If you need me, let me know. You got it. You got it. You got it. How'd it go, Ryder? Yeah? So, how was the nap? Was it okay?